What's up, babes? It's Lisa Victoria. I am back with another video. If you guys are new here, hi, welcome to my channel. If you've already been subscribed, thanks for coming back. So in this video, I am going to be basically just talking about the art of leadership, what I'm doing to like boss up, push start myself into a better arena in my life overall. So if you guys had not been following along, I actually did a day in the life of a broker. And I didn't do like the full, like what I'm doing, but I did film some of what I was doing. Go sit down. Bricks, your food is right there. Go get some water. Could you go get some water? Get some water. Look. Go get you some water. He getting so big. But anyway, I did a day in the life of a broker, so I didn't really film a whole lot, but I filmed my get ready, going there, that type of thing. Come on, Mr. Briggs, come here, where I can see you. Come where I can see you. Come here. I'm gonna be telling him to come here and sit down a lot in the video because he's out and about. Play with your toys, boo-boo. Get your toys. He's so big. But anyway, to make a long story short, no, go, because that's my top to my water. Go, that's not a toy. Go. Go. Thank you. So to make a long story short, I filmed that video just like day in the life. I also have content from the week that I have not uploaded, so I might just throw that all into a vlog. So right now I'm just sitting here getting my things together. I was able to go to the office today and I felt like goals. Okay, I felt like goals I would have and being the girl with the goals. When you are the girl, that girl, and you are accomplishing those goals, baby, is major and can't nobody tell you nothing. But Jesus, of course, because that's the only one who really gonna yank me into place the way he needs to yank me into place. He, she, whatever the Lord is, okay? Sorry, my phone. I've just been getting a lot of notifications. So what I'm going to do right now is talk about in this video what I'm doing to be successful. We're not talking about what I'm thinking about doing. We're talking about some of the tactics that I'm actually utilizing. Go and don't show out while I'm on this camera. So first things first is you have to show up for yourself. If you are not showing up for yourself, how do you expect to get results? That's number one. How can you show out if you don't show up? And I'm not talking about show out for people. I'm talking about show out for you, because you are the bomb. You are that girl. You are that guy. So if nobody has ever told you, you are that boss. Over here, Mr. Briggs. So in the end of the Briggs. So in the end of the day, you are who you are. You are a boss. You need to show up for yourself, because if you don't show up for yourself, who do you expect to show up for you? Nobody is trying to show up for you. Over here, please. Come here, Briggs. Play with your toys and stay from over there. Your toys. Go play with your toys, or you gonna go lay down. And I don't think you want to lay down. Go play with your toys. You got all them toys. Go find one. Please. Thank you. So you want to show up for yourself. Once you're showing up for yourself, baby, you're going to show out. Because what's meant for you, what God has for you, can't nobody take, can't nobody destroy, can't nobody compete with. It doesn't matter how many people try to do what you're doing, they're not you, baby. They're not you. It could be a million girls who do lashes, but they're not you. So you can't be worried about, oh, if I'm doing this, somebody else is doing it. And they are. And let me just be the one to fill you in. There's people who are doing better than you. But if we didn't have better than us, what motivation would we really have, right? If everybody was on the same wavelength, if everybody's... Get over here, please, Briggs. Over here. Come here. I need to see you. Come here. Briggs. Come here, Briggs. Does somebody want to go take a nap? Or do you want to come here real quick? Come here. Come here. And get out of the kitchen, please. Come here. Stay in here where I'm at, all right? I need to see you. Thank you. But if you're not showing up for yourself, who gonna show up for you? You know what I mean? Like, who's gonna motivate you. Like, we have to have somebody who's always doing better than us and people who are on our level, because if somebody's doing better than you and it's the same industry you in, then it's always like a constant state of learning. Like, you're always going to be a student in life. Every day is student. He playing with a toy. It's called Dogritos that I bought him. It looked like a bag of Doritos, but it's called Dogritos, and it makes like a shh noise. Get from over there. No. No. Come on, Bricks, play with your toys. You gotta leave that stuff alone. But it looked like a bag of Doritos. But anyway, I don't want to keep going back and forth telling him stop and no, I'm trying to make the video. But in the end of the day, you have to have motivation, you know, because in life, you're always gonna be a student. You're never gonna arrive. You're never going to, you know, just be so educated that you know everything, because none of us will ever know everything, and that is the beauty of growth in life. Over here, Mr. Briggs. Don't make me come over there. He's so big and cute. So in the end of the day, you gotta keep those motivations as your motivation, but also motivate yourself, because in the end of the day, girl, you are the bomb. Bro, you are the bomb. So keep it pushing. So like I said, number one, show up for yourself. That's what I've been doing. I've been constantly showing up for myself, even on the days where I'm sick, on the days where I don't feel like it, on the days where I'm just like, get somebody else to do it. I'm showing up for myself. And it's in multiple ways that I show up for myself as to why the results are showing. So I did a video yesterday. I never uploaded it. Maybe I'll get around to it today to upload, but hold on. My phone is just going off today. So now this one's ringing. They're gonna have to leave a voicemail, and this one's got text messages. Okay, so in the end of the day, you have to show up for yourself. Like I said, I've been showing up for myself. That's why I'm getting these results. The video that I made the other day was talking about how I was able to raise my credit score. Over here, Bricks. 60 points within the last, like, 30 days. I've seen it go 60 points, but within the last 2 to 3 months, my credit score now went up like 115 points. Like, no cap. 100, like, nearly 115 points. 108 to 115 points in, like, 3 months. And I know y'all thinking like, dang, well, where was your credit score sitting? What happened? I talk about it in that video about when I was getting sick and stuff like that with COVID, and how I kind of let some credit cards go in a decline, and it negatively affected me, and I had old things that were sitting on my credit that weren't disputed, needed to fall off my credit. I had a whole bunch of things that needed to be taken care of, but I didn't have like a whole bunch of like collection balances per se, like a whole bunch. But there was things that I knew what to do and what I needed to do to be able to get the results that I wanted. And here we go, 2 to 3 months later, and the results are resulting, baby. So credit score has shot up. So that's what I mean. I'm showing up for myself. Another thing that I'm doing is I'm schedule blocking. I went to my office today, and even though I just kept getting phone call after phone call after phone call, I got a little bit done, but I still schedule block my day. I went to the gym, got on the treadmill for about 10 minutes almost, and literally just wanted to get back into the routine of positivity. So I'm going to get back into that, my working out, and just the things that I need to do to just get back on the better version of myself. So get from that and get over here. Do you want to go lay down? Come here. Come here, Mr. Briggs. So yeah, I'm showing up for myself. So not only am I showing up for myself, not only am I schedule blocking and putting things into effect, but they're starting to happen. They're taking place. So to get the results that I've been getting has been completely, like, I'm not shocked. It just shows that if you be consistent, you're gonna get the results that you want. No. So I've been being consistent. Other things that I've been doing is just sticking to the goals and sticking to the tactics that I know of to be successful. And then I pass that on to y'all and say, hey, if you want to take this and you want to do this, do it. But that's pretty much what I'm doing. I feel like as a leader, as an individual, you know, who a lot of people gravitate to when it comes down to these types of topics, success and all of that, as a leader, you have to be able to produce what you want replicated. I can't say, hey, I expect you to do this, but I never show up and I never do it. or I've never done it, or I've never gotten the results from it. Because why am I putting all that expectation on you on something that I'm not achieving? Over here, please. Come here, Bricks. Come here, Bricks. Where's the... Let me get the... Because he's not listening. I know the drum, this one. Yeah, so in the end of the day, I have to be able to produce what it is that I'm expecting to be produced. One of the books that I have at the office now that I'm reading is called The Art of Leadership. And in the book, one of the things that it talks about is basically a mentor has to know what's going on in the life of their mentee. And it's pretty true. I mean, I check in with the people who are part of my brand. I check in with them frequently to see how are they doing in life, not just about my brand. How are you doing in life? What's going on? What's new? Because I'm not only wanting people a part of my brand who can positively affect my brand, but I want a reflection of my brand, which is top tier, which is excellence, just a standard of excellence. And I'm checking in. How are you doing? What you got going on? Like that type of thing, not just about the business. Oftentimes, I feel like businesses fail when they only focus on employees or contractors at a business aspect. They don't care about what goes on in their life. They don't know their birth dates. They don't know, they're not intimate enough with their employees or their contractors, and I think that's a problem. In order for a business to run, and I mean a business to run successfully, it has to be staffed with people who are going to achieve that common goal that you have set. So, if at any time that pyramid of success gets broken, or one part, like if you had, say that you have like a triangle, right? A triangle is just like that. Come here, Bricks. A triangle is just like that, right? Come here, Bricks. Right? That's a triangle. Say the bottom falls out. That's no longer a triangle, which means that it's no longer holding its shape. And then say that the other side falls off. And it's just one side, basically, holding up. That's not going to hold up. That's going to fall too. Get over here, Bricks. So in the end of the day, all I'm saying is if you don't have all your sides, it's not going to function the way that it needs to function. It's not going to stand the way that it needs to stand. So you have to be grateful, because that part of the triangle might be your HR. This part of the triangle might be, your agents. This part of the triangle may be y'all as a whole. Whatever the thing is, it has to function. If it does not function, then it's not going to be successful. But to create a successful base, a successful foundation requires investing in those things, those people, those tactics that are a part of what you are doing and what you have going on. When you invest in your people, when you invest in the things that are going to grow your business, not only does your business grow, but so does the relationships, so does people on an individual basis. So many different things happen in such a positive way. So you have to be willing and ready to make good moves at all times. Because in the end of the day, baby, leadership is definitely a skill set. It's an art. It is something that you are born with. It's innate. You cannot teach leadership. You can teach leaders how to be better, but you cannot teach how to be a leader. You know what I mean? I can give you tactics on how to be a great leader, but leadership is innate. When you're born and you start to grow into that personality, it's easy to determine she a follower, she a leader, he's a follower, he's a leader. It's like you're born with it. It's an it factor. And you could be saying that leader should do this, leader should do that, leader should do that. But if a person is not by nature a leader, none of it will make sense. And all of it will sound like blah, blah, blah. So knowing that being a leader is something that's just a part of me, it makes sense on how to connect with those who you work with. I wish y'all could see how he looking outside because it's about to rain and the trees are swaying. Bricks said. But yeah, leadership is definitely an art, and in order to master leadership, one has to master himself. And mastering yourself does not come overnight, but you have to be willing to work on yourself. You have to be willing to become a better version of yourself for leadership to be what it needs to be. So yeah. Make sure you guys like, comment, share, subscribe. I hope this video did so. I know it was all over the place. I do want to film a hair video in a little bit, but let me go check on Bricks and I'll be right back.